Hello, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a little bit different because I got tagged in 10 crafty questions challenge by Angelika Menzel, and she's a junk journal maker, and she's on Louise Heinzel's design team as I am. And also I'm going to talk a little bit about my art journals because I have got questions about that. So I thought I will do both today. The first two questions is, what is your name and how did you come up with the name of your YouTube channel? Well, I think there is many who think that my name is Jesson because of the name of the channel is Jesson Art, but actually it's not. My name is Jessica and I'm from Sweden. So in Swedish you say Jessica Rosengren because that's my last name. And the name of my YouTube channel is Jesson, and that's because I didn't really know what to name the channel, so I had an email address that I had for many years, and my email is Jesson with an underline in the middle, and that's a shortening for my name that I had back then. Jess is for Jessica and Son is for Svensson, and that was my last name 20 years ago. I have changed my last name, so my last name is Rosengren, but the email was I stuck with the email address. So, and also in my Instagram I have an Instagram name that is Jesson. So I thought it would be a great idea to have the same name in different places. So that's why I chose Jesson Art. What third question is, what's your favorite type of craft? Well, it's not hard to guess. It's art journaling. I love that, and some mixed media work also. What's your favorite place to shop for craft supplies? Well, when I want something basic like gel medium or gesso or modeling paste, and or I go to a shop, a craft shop not far from me. But if I want something specific like a stencil that I've seen somewhere and I like, and or I want some paints or sprays or stamps, I just order them online because it's more convenient. Otherwise I don't have any favorite places to shop. Number 5, what is your top 5 crafty channels, YouTube channels? I have to say that since I started my own channel, I don't have as much time to watch YouTube videos as I once had, but I have a few favorites that I still watch sometimes, and my number 1 favorite, it's Marry Me Small Art, and that's because I found her channel when I was new at art journaling, and I didn't know much about art journaling, and I even was afraid of starting because you saw so many amazing, beautiful art journaling pages, and you thought, oh, how am I going to do that? It's impossible. And before I found her channel, I have watched a lot of different YouTube channels with art journaling process videos, and I watched and I watched and I watched, and I thought, okay, I need to have that, I need to have that, and I have to order that, because I can't start if I don't have everything. But I ordered stuff, and I didn't get to start anyway until she has a series on her YouTube channel called oh, I lost the name, How to Start, and that was really the breaking point for me. I just realized I had to start, and I have to start using all of my craft supplies, otherwise you won't get far. So this is my first art journal. It's an old book that I found in a secondhand store, and as you can see, it's not holding it together anymore. But in this I have my very first art journal pages. I have 2 pages that I did many years ago when I had very little supplies, and then I have pages from when I was starting to look at her YouTube videos about how to start breaking the blank page. In this book is my very first art journaling page. It's this one. It's basically only some stamping and some die cuts and some pearls and yeah, some washi tape, and I used gelatos to color it. Yeah, that's it. And in this book is one, I want to show you the second page also. I don't know where it is. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. This is my second page. I have some modeling paste also in this, and some die cuts. And that's it. And when I started to watch Breaking the Blank Pages series, I started to use a lot of my materials, and this book is full of trials and errors and half decent pages, and also some in my opinion lovely pages that I really like. And I'm going to do a flip through of this. Yeah, you can see it's just an old book that I have taped together because it's falling apart basically. Here's a page, and that is half finished. Yes, and here's another page. I think I done this page is from 2017. You can see here it's not holding itself, it's falling apart. Okay, a page that's upside down. It's a really ugly one, but oh well. Some more trials. This is also one of the first ones. Not that great. I did this in 2016. Yeah, and this is the first from 2013. Just some trials. There's a lot of trials in this. Here's the one page that I really like still. This page I have redone a few times. This is also one of my favorite pages that one of the first that I was really happy about. Okay, another one upside down. This is also one of my favorites. The best thing about start to use your materials is that you learn from your mistakes, and you learn what you like and you learn what you don't like, and yeah, I think this book is a treasure now, a few years from when I started doing it. Okay, here's one like that. And just some start. I didn't finish this one. Yes, that's my first art journal. And after I finished the book, I made a mixed media book cover. It was also the first one I made. Some other YouTube channels that I really like is it's Suzanne Rose, and she is the owner of Rubber Dance Stamps. I have loved her art journaling pages for years, and they are so colorful, and I love to watch her create. Yeah, that's two. More of art journaling, and I have watched a lot of videos about junk journaling also, and the one that I think I have watched the most is Johanna Klog. I'm not sure I pronounce her name right, but she does amazing junk journals. And a recent discovery is also 49 dragonflies, and she's also a junk journaler. And the fifth, yeah, maybe, I think it's also an art journaler. It's France Papillon. She's I think she's from Belgium. Yeah, I think, yeah, Belgium, I think. And she does amazing art journals as well. And she has also a Facebook group with a layer a day challenge. It's really great for those who are starting to art journal. I will link all the channels below. Next question is, what's your favorite color? Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's blue. I love blue. I love all kinds of blue. Dark blue, teal, turquoise. Yeah, that's my favorite color. Okay, my favorite tools to craft with. Well, I think number one, old books or notebooks. In whatever cases, this old book I have. This is another old book. This is my second art journal, and I'm going to do a flip through at the end of this video, I think. And I have another one. This is also just an old book filled with pages. So old books I found, I go to a second-hand store and I buy books that I think I like the size. This is another size I really like. And this book is not that great because the spine is, the pages are glued together, and that means that it's going to eventually fall apart. So this book was not that great. So if you want to do art journaling in old books, you need to go to a book that has a spine that is sewn, yeah, signatures, and which are sewn together. And I think in most books you can find, oh, not in this one, but you can find the middle and you can see the thread. And I really recommend that you tear out pages, because otherwise you're going to get this kind of book. Maybe I don't think that I ripped many pages from this one, but maybe, I don't know. So old books, and also I love notebooks. Cheap, like any other kind notebooks. This is kind of like Travel's notebook. It was the favorite for a year ago. That's what I like. And this book is one of my leftover books. It's where I pull stuff on. That's some modeling paste and some paints, and I just put it on. And some pages are finished and some pages are not, and some pages doesn't look good, and some pages look really good. And also I glue pages together to make thicker pages. This is also a notebook, and it's not that good either, because pages are falling apart, because it's a book with glued pages, and that's not good. So no, that's not good, but oh well, I don't mind. So old books, and next one is stencils. Absolutely stencils. I really like stencils. And number 3, sprays. That's my favorite tools. Old book, stencils, modeling paste, and sprays. That's it for me. Where do you get your crafty love from? Well, I don't know really, because my parents weren't that crafty, and I can't think of anyone else in my family that's very crafty, so maybe I'm the first, I don't know. So no, I don't know where I got it from. When did you start crafting? Yes, I think I have mentioned it before, but I started with scrapbooking in 2005, I think, when I got my second child. And scrapbooking was a new thing from America and from the States, and I loved the pattern papers, and I loved the pictures of my children, and I made a lot of scrapbooking pages. But also what can I say? I think in 2014 I found an article in a scrapbooking magazine about art journaling and art journaling in old books, and I really loved that idea. So I went out and I got myself an old book, and this one, and tried to do some art journaling. Yeah, but I didn't really start until 2016, because that's when I discovered Mary Miss Small Art's series of videos about how to break a blank page, because that's the thing I had a problem with to start. So 2016, and now it's 3 years later. I have a lot of art journaling books. Next question: what's your favorite craft project? I don't know really. I think I made a canvas. It's the first canvas that I made in a mixed media style, and I'm very proud of it. It's yes, it's my favorite colors also. So I have this in my craft room. So this is one of my projects that I'm really happy about. And I have a few others. I have a few others that I'm really like. This is another mixed media canvas that I made that I'm really happy about. And of course I have pages that I'm really like. I don't know, like this one and this one. So I don't know. Also, I think that I'm really proud of my first junk journal also. I think it turned out really great. So maybe I do some art journaling in this, maybe. And if you're interested, there is a flip through of this journal on my channel. Okay. Something more about my journals, maybe. It's I can take away this. It's also I made. This is just watercolor papers folded in half, where I have used Coptic stitching to glue them together. And in this book I have all the A Layer a Day challenge art journaling pages that I made. And I made this the same way. It's just some paper bags that I have stitched together with the Coptic stitches. It's a really cheap way to get an art journal. So I do some journaling in this sometimes also. like this one. I really like. I had a request to do a flip through of this book also. I have a video on the cover, which I did with some metal rust paste from Finnabair. Yeah, I really like it. It's so grungy. And as I said, it's the second art journaling book that I made in my art journaling life, and I think in this book there are also some pages that I don't really like, but other pages that I just love. And also I never do my pages in order. I just flip through and do pages here and there. So no order in my pages. Here's no date on this one. So this half finished page, finished. I have chiseled over the whole page, but because I didn't like it, but I haven't done anything about it yet. But it's not that great. It's full of trials and errors. And here's a page that I really like. So I really like it, yes. And there's another page that I really like. Not that great page. Yeah, that's it. Here's the flip through of this book. Yes, and at last I'm going to challenge 3, I think it's 4, but I can't think of 4, so I'm going to take 3 people. It's the first one is an art friend from Sweden. She's the first one is an art friend from Sweden. Her name is Ulrika, and she has recently started her own YouTube channel where she does process videos of her art journaling pages, and she does beautiful pages, and I will link her YouTube channel in the description box below. Also, I like to challenge Christina, German, or I don't know how she pronounces her name, but she has a YouTube channel, Chrissies something, Chrissies JunkJournaling maybe, or Chrissies Journals or something like that. She's the member of the Louisa Heinzel's design team also, so I will link her YouTube below. Also, the third person I would like to challenge is I think she's also from the design team. She's from Denmark. Her name is Pia, and she has a YouTube channel, Pahls Scrap, and she has many things going on her YouTube channel, very many crafty things. So thank you so much for watching this video, and you can leave a comment below, and if you want me to do more questions and answers videos, you can put your questions in the comment section below, so maybe I will. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.